Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, so now that it looks like Errol Spence is headed for a 154 showdown with Keith Thurman, that makes really no sense. I just want to talk about some other things that was going on with Errol Spence that I observed. Like I said, Errol Spence fans, or should I say Colts, are really laughable and downright to a certain degree pathetic on how basically they try to protect him anytime something comes up or surfaces about him. And like I said, it's this new thing that's going on. Basically, when you do boxing, and especially and particularly in a particular community, and it's grown rather toxic. And like I said, this is the reason why I say I like the fact that I operate independently. I'm not tied or attached to no groups and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to say this once again. I'm my own brand. Doesn't matter who I know or who I deal with. I want people to know I'm my own brand. Okay? And I'm going to say this again. I'm me. I work for me. I don't answer to nobody. And that's just the bottom line. If people going to have an attitude about it or take exception to it, I'm going to say this once again, that's your problem, not mine. And that's just real talk. But I saw something that was just so laughable to where, you just was like shaking your head and like, you got to be kidding me. But it always seems to be this type of thing where anytime something come up about Errol Spence, they got to have a community town hall and they got to have these panels discussing it. And it just goes to show you how destitute some of these people are when it comes to their support of Errol Spence. And I'll just laugh at the fact that they do this on a regular basis. They can't accept reality, a lot of them. And the thing is, they think if you have a difference of opinion, they think they can try to push you around and try to intimidate you, like you disagreeing with me in the comment section is supposed to make me sway my opinion towards how you feel. Think again. You better go back to where you came from. And I keep telling you that. And then some of these other dudes do this that have channels and stuff. They get attitudes with you when you don't be on the same wave as them. They want you to think like them, and I'm sorry, I don't do that. And I told you a long time ago, I don't follow no script. And that's why some of these people don't care for me too much. I've been called an agent and all that, a double agent and all that kind of stuff. First of all, I ain't never had a badge in my life. And I can tell you this much, I've never snitched on anybody in my life. But, I wanted to get that monologue out before I began this video. Just wanted to get that out there. Like to put these disclaimers, like to explain this to people if you're not familiar with me or my channel. So if you're a newcomer, I just want to let you know I'm my own entity. Like I said, I rock solo. Don't have a boss. Answer to no one. Don't check in with anybody before I push the play button, or push the record button to put out these videos so you can play and listen to them. But anyway, let's begin. All right, so a little while ago, because I wanted to just, kick back and let this see how this unfolds. And as usual and as predictable, these people they ran to their computers, ran to their phones and started making videos, from, basically from the comfort of their home to their cars or wherever the hell they was at, about a sparring session that happened between, the infamous sparring session that once again, nobody has saw. Nobody knows what happened. It's been from various people, but, the Spence Brigade went in panic mode when, basically Nate Jones basically talked about the infamous sparring session between Floyd Mayweather and Errol Spence. And of course, Nate Jones got attacked for giving his opinion because that's how pathetic Spence fans are. If you critique him in any type of way, they get upset. They start attacking you, calling you a hater. Like Errol Spence is exempt from being criticized or critiqued. Hey, I get critiqued. I can take it. I'm a big boy. You can say this about, as long as you don't disrespect me. And I'm saying this, if you disrespect me, then it's going to get ugly. You know, I don't see color when it comes to responding in the same way you respond to me. I don't see color. I don't see gender. I don't see none of that stuff. If you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you back. But Nate Jones said that Errol Spence almost got knocked out by Floyd in sparring. Now, we've heard various reports about what happened in this sparring session, from people that was there to what people heard. And, all hell broke loose. The Spence Brigade, the Spenceaholics ran to their channel. Oh, it's not true. It's not true. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Like, stop it, Nate. Stop. Like, for real. Act like kids on the playground. When you pulling on their coat and stuff and, taking, running off with their lip. Stop. Leave Errol Spence alone. I was like, man, I wouldn't even go make a video about it, but I just wanted to make a reaction video. Listen, and I'm going to say this is real talk. Nobody knows what happened in that sparring session because there's no video footage. Until we see actual video footage of it, then whatever. And then keep in mind, I heard they sparred a couple of times. And then keep in mind, Floyd was kind of removed from jail and he was getting prepared for his next fight. He was trying to get the rust off and get his timing back to help him be sharp in the ring. And I think it was going into the Robert Guerrero fight. So the Robert Guerrero fight, that was like almost 10 years ago. So I don't know why people just freaked out. And I was laughing watching people doing these panels and talking about it wasn't true and all this kind of stuff. I'll be in full-fledged panic mode. And it was just laughable to just see people react like that. And I mean, just overreact. Like I said before, until we see footage, full-fledged footage, because we all know Floyd Mayweather had this thing about do not record any of his sparring sessions. That was just a strict rule that Floyd had. And Floyd kind of started that too. Because at first boxers wasn't really making a big deal about you recording them sparring. But, Floyd, he kind of started that trend and everybody sort of like followed suit. But I'm just laughing at the fact that you had all these panels, just like almost some of them seemed like they was literally in tears. Like, like somebody stole something from them, or like like somebody pulled the rug from under them while they were sitting there. So I was just like, man, it's Nate Jones' opinion. He was there. He said that happened, But for people to call him a liar and attack him and all this stuff, what I don't understand, how come when you criticize certain people, you just criticize them, but then when you say something about Errol Spence, and it could just be a fair assessment, you're a hater. Or, I mean, this stuff got to stop, because at the end of the day, it's just nerve-wracking. And I just disregarding some of you dudes, because that's just the best thing I can do. Because some of y'all ain't even worth like responding to. And some of you content creators, you just show how pathetic you are and how destitute you are and fanboys and fangirls you are. For all those videos to get made, it was just hilarious and it was sad. Anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.